How's it going, everybody? This is Spzmnky and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Watch Dogs Legion online mission known as Paperless. This is a co-op mission, which is normally a 2-person minimum. Today we're going to be doing this solo. It will be a walkthrough on how to do the mission, plus we will not be using any ammo. For this mission, it does not matter which character you use. The only thing I would suggest is in your tech, have your AR cloak maxed and the CT drones able to betray.
on the bank's network. ETO created on crypto farms around the world.
Alright, for this mission, we're going to start off by turning around from facing the Bank of England and call a cargo drone. We're going to take the first cargo drone and put it right in front of the bank doors. The second cargo drone, we're going to hop on, activate the terminal, work through the puzzle, and then we'll get back into it.
As for their elaborate heists, wearing these disguises gives us some deniability. And lets him take credit too.
So it's a crypto heist. Neat. Head up to the roof to disable the bank's firewall and IPS. They've beefed up security since DedSec's last visit.
Once the puzzle's complete, go park the cargo drone on top of the first cargo drone in front of the doors at the Bank of England. Once we get the scissor lift parked in front of the doorways to the bank, hop out and hack the scissor lift. You're then going to raise it up a couple feet. Then we're going to go over and upload the terminal. Once the terminal is uploading, I always turn around and call the CT drone. Don't be as eager as I am. Wait for the download to finish before you hijack the CT drone. Once it's all done, you go over, switch over to missiles by pushing the up button on the D-pad and lock on the scissor lift. You're going to shoot the scissor lift once. The reason why we lift the scissor lift is that way it protects the drones behind it from any explosion or crossfire. Once you blow up the scissor lift, which is not necessary but truly just a precaution to avoid any chance of the Albion guards getting in, run to the west side of the building, the side entrance there, open the gate, then head on in through the garage door. Goal here, be as stealthy as possible. I am not as graceful on this pass, I'm not gonna lie, but job got done. I arm the traps as I enter the building just as a precaution, because if it ends up taking somebody out while I'm going through the building and trying to, arrest the hostages, it doesn't hurt. Plus, it kind of gives me a heads up of where people are entering the building from.
Clear? Heading out.
They're around here somewhere.
I ain't got time for this.
Go on then, do it.
You can't.
You useless flap of skin.
I always activate this trap because this is the only entrance I ever see Albion come through using this hack at the front door.
That's the last of them. Connect me to the server.
Once you're done arresting all the hostages, go back to the main room, interact with the server, and that's when you get to take a little break.
As they say, I'm in. This is, coincidentally, what Albion will say when they arrive to, well, kill you.
Bagley, can you monitor Albion's movements over CCTV?
Sure, not like I'm busy transferring millions of ETO to untraceable holding accounts or anything. Reinforcements at the main entrance.
These are some proper moves. Let me show y'all what to do.
Employee entrance, north. More reinforcements.
Check this out. Yeah, you see me? Watch me now. These are some proper moves.
Alright, so all the efforts we did in the beginning of this mission with the drones and the scissor lift, I'm going to show you what's going on there. You can pretty much terrorize these people, just try not to hit the scissor lift or anything of that nature, which will cause more destruction to anything at the front door, but you can definitely hit people with cars by hijacking them and doing all that kind of stuff from the front. Just stay aware, because once you reach the 500,000 mark on the counter, that's when you have potential Albion that could come in through that back east entrance.
Watch me now. Watch me now.
Come on, out with you.
Let me show y'all what to do. Check this out. These are some proper moves. Yeah, you see me? Check this out. Yeah, you see me? Watch me now. Let me show y'all what to do. These are some proper moves.
Once the download's done, we end up running back out the way we came in, hop on a drone, and start making our way towards the Parcel Fox factory. Flying these drones is intense. They are faster than normal drones. They're technically run 10 meters per second faster if you really want to get technical. One thing with these I have noticed is that it's easier to just hold forward and try to guide yourself around the map using only the camera to turn, because as long as you're pushing forward, you're going to turn with your camera to stay centered. Just a tip that works for me, at least. Quick coding error that's generally visible as we're pulling up to this area. If you look to the right, you're gonna see a drone lower itself into the river and explode. coming up to where you exit the river, most people do not know about this from what I've seen, but pay attention to this. If you go through the cranes that kind of look like holiday angels in the distance, you can lead yourself straight to the Parcel Fox factory or distribution center without having to interact with the street.
The mission briefing from Connie's Spanish contact reads, money is just paper. But it's not even that anymore. Just a bunch of
Alright, so once you park your drone, you're going to enter the warehouse to your left. What you're going to do is clear out all the Clan Kelly forces that are in there. If I remember correctly, you have roughly about 9 to 10 people to clear between both sides.
The gig economy has turned so many people into wage slaves that it's only fair Parcel Fox gives something back.
Teamwork, yeah? Hey, I know you're a bit...
Once again, this is not my best version of stealth. I'm just showing you a realistic gameplay because, let's be honest, nobody's perfect. One thing to remember while running through this building is that you have the drop-in feature where if you vault a wall and land on top of somebody, you take them out. This key card is crucial to getting the mission complete, so make sure you do not forget about this, because this key card will make or break your mission if you do not grab it. After taking out the last two guys up top, I end up going and opening the giant garage door in the back, so that way my final exit is already open and ready to go. Alright, now it's time to prep for when you access the server. What we're going to do is we're going to run back across the street. There is a drone launch pad that you can access through the camera or through another drone. I always call in a CT drone, and I end up moving it, hijack it, move it to right in front of the garage door in which I plan on running in, which has the most bad guys showing up to pretty much attack me during this process. One thing to remember is that as you're running back to the server, make sure you close the original door you went into the warehouse with, because you don't want to give them a faster access to get to you. And make sure you open the other door and let the drone fully reactivate before you even start accessing the server. Once you access the server, run back into the warehouse to the far right side, but still stay within the circle so you can still have the server being accessed. While I do this, I watch the map and watch the red dots to see how close they're getting to the drone before I betray it. Make sure that you close the door after you betray the drone.
Operatives, better use the chaos to your advantage. Distribution protocol installed. I've marked the parcels containing the data relays for you. Dump the ETA into those and the protocol will parcel it out to the billing accounts of low-income citizens. Get it? Parcel it out?
It's one thing I forgot to do earlier. There's this entrance that I'm about to run to that I did not turn off the sensor. If you really wanted to get around the sensor, you can use the AR cloak to run through it. You will not trigger it, but I suggest turning that off before you even touch the server. Alright, so here comes the big challenge. This is the hardest part, to not use ammo. You're gonna run around these two warehouses time and time again, running in and out of doors, running around buildings, using your AR cloak, trying to disrupt people, take people out as they run into you, all this kinds of craziness. Now, this is probably my best run ever doing this part. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't work as smoothly for you. I just got lucky on this time. This is honestly like my 60th time trying to do this and accomplish it in this smooth of a fashion. But just pay attention to how I maneuver and what I do, and hopefully you can replicate. Alright, as the video comes to a close, just want to say thank you guys for sticking through it. Drop a comment below, let me know what you thought. Drop a like if you liked it. Subscribe, I will be posting other videos of other things I tried to attempt throughout my game history. And also my failures, because some of them are just splendid. My PlayStation handle will be in my profile, so feel free to add me. I would love to jump on some co-op missions with anybody that's checked out this video. Just let me know. Send me the invites.
It's done.
Well done.
Once again,
Let's
thank you
skedaddle
guys
now
for
before
checking out this
Albion and
video.
Kelly decide to
I'll
fill
see you
it.
guys next time.
Expert work, operatives.
Indeed. I figured a little jack